Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Cats will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bulls offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Snow. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Roberson. Looking left. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The run from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And on 2nd down for this offense. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Ohio, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bobcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the tight end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Navarro. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down. Off play action. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Runs through the tackle. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had. Breaks into the open. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. To the air, it's Roberson. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. At midfield, he's got room. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball comes to rest right there. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. They go to the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jordan. And they're able to make the tackle. The Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's Navarro. Here comes the heat. What a grab with one hand. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Harris. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. Catches it at the 15. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 53 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Catch is made at the 15. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking for room, it's Henderson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Bulls decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Let's talk for just a second about Ohio. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
Hold. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Looking downfield, it's Roberson. Caught in the backfield, it's Henderson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab, it's Henderson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Hold. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Offense working from the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hendricks. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try to pop the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And the Bobcats have a lot of options on second and inches. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Under fire. Now adjusting.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll go to the air. Here's the Heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Leaves it with the running back. Spins away from the defense. There he goes. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Set to kick this one away.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right on the money. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the catch. It's Snow. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Roberson. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Finds his tight end. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Second down coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the back. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Finds his man. It's Snow. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for more. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
And the Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, you've we just went into half and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently and to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown.
Ohio, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. The last time they had it, a thing of beauty. Did whatever they want, run, pass, and wound up in the end zone. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
The Bulls send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. A 3rd down try for the offense. He's looking downfield to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Bobcats will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to bring it back. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And the Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Kick is in the air. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's now up to 77 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll start this drive going to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On the run, it's Henderson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle, it's Kane. Strong, firm tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll try the run. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Right back to the well. Turning it on!
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Direct snap. Running to Green. Breaks the tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Dumps it to the back. And his throw is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. At the 20, he's got space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right here. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. The throw to the outside is complete. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
Brings up second down.
Got it in the middle. It's Snow. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Roberson. Snagged out of the air. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter and Buffalo is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Finds his man, it's King. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. He'll pull it on the read. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Ohio, 13.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They go to the draw. It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Roberson. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Ohio, 13.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They'll run the counter. Shakes off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Gonna sling it on second down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Caught in the backfield, it's Henderson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Here's the handoff. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. They boot it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking for space, it's Henderson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Got 3 on first down, it's 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Up.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Pulls it in, it's McMillan. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the stomping has commenced.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The give to the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. To the air. It's Navarro. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for lofts one high and deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. From the gun, running back on the move. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To throw, it's Navarro. Makes the grab. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air on first down. Wiggles free. He'll pull it down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down coming up.
To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. He'll do it himself. Past the first down marker and still running. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
The Bulls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.